Let's begin today's lesson. In the center page, we draw two circles for the eyes. Now I want to start with the one on the left. I'm going to start from the very top, come all the way around towards the bottom of the eye, and then back up towards the top. Now I want to leave a gap in between the eyes and draw that same size circle on the right. So start by lining up the top, come down towards the same height, and then back up. Let's draw a smaller circle in the center of each eye for the pupil. And I'll fill those pupils in black. Let's surround the top of the eye with a thick lash. We're going to start from the inside. I'm going to taper this up, come around towards the side, and just curl that up towards the end. Pull this down and then in towards the side of the eye. Now we're going to go back in and fill the inside of those lashes. Let's go in between the eyes and draw the bottom edge of the nose, starting on the left. Curve this down, then bend that up. Now we move up and draw a short curve across the bridge of the nose. Let's move back down. We're going to draw the mouth with another curve, coming down and up. Then we'll add a bracket on the ends. Let's go back up above the eyes and draw in the eyebrows, starting on the left side. Then it's up and then down. I'm going to add some thickness to the eyebrows. Starting from the end, go up higher in the middle, and then taper that in towards a point. Let's fill those eyebrows in black. Now from here we move out to the side and draw the lower half of the head. From the outside of the left eye, I'm going to bend this down, then in underneath the chin, almost like drawing a large half circle, and then go up towards the right. Now I just want to curve this up around the eye and then in, just up above the eyebrows. Let's connect the ends with a curve going up the middle and then back down. Now on the side, we're going to add the hair. From this point, we're going to bend this out, around, and then in towards the side of the head. Let's tuck the ears in underneath the hair, starting back on the left side, curve this around and then in. Now with the face complete, let's draw the hat brim. We'll start on the top left side, right up here, bend this down in the middle, and then curve that back up. I just want to wrap the hat in towards the side. So let's start back on the left. So round this out, and then curve that in towards the ear. Let's draw the top of the hat leaning over towards the left side. So we'll start over here, angle this up and in, go all the way over towards the right side. We're going to bend this up and then in, going up a little bit higher. Let's connect the ends with a curve, going across and then out. Let's stack another layer in behind. So we're going to step in, draw a straight line going up. From the right side, step in. Again, continue that curve, coming across. Add a curve. Let's add another one. Again, stepping in for those top corners. Start to lean this over towards the left side. Curve the top. Now we're going to draw the end. We're going to step in from the right side, bend this across, round up the tip, and then bend that down towards the left. Now with the head complete, let's move down and draw on the body. We'll start right in the center, underneath the chin. We'll draw a circle for the knot. On the outside, bend this out and then down. Let's curve this back up and then in underneath that knot. And then in the center, we're going to add a little fold on either side. Let's move out to the side. We're going to curve the body, going out and then down towards the hips. Let's connect the hips with a wave. We're going to come in and down, round out the center, go up and then out. Now from these 2 points, we're going to curve the dress, going out and then down towards the bottom. We're going to close off the bottom with a wave, starting back on the left, going down and up, and a curve in the middle, and then one more on the right. Let's step up and add a trim, just following that same curve, going across. Let's go back to the center. We'll draw a straight line coming down towards the heels, and then we'll round out the bottom of the feet. Let's start with the left side, coming down and then up. Do the same thing on the right. And we'll curve the top of the foot, starting on the left. We're going to go up and pull this down, aiming towards the heel. Let's add a thick sole across the bottom of each foot. Now we're going to go back up to the top and draw in the arms. Let's start with the arm on the left holding the broom. We'll start underneath the head, bend the arm coming down, and then out towards the wrist. From the wrist, we're going to curl the thumb. We're going to go up and then down, round up the thumb, and then bend that back up. Let's layer 3 fingers on the outside. From the thumb, draw a half oval, going out and then in, step down, add the second finger going up underneath the thumb, and we'll draw one more. Now we're going to place the broom handle in behind the hand. Let's start on the top of the finger. We're going to draw a wave going across and then up and out. Let's go top of the thumb, do the same thing, and just going to bend this in. Let's add a couple points across the top. On the left side, bend this in and then down. Bend this up and then down, and then out towards the side. We want to continue that wave underneath the hand, coming down on the left and right side, and we'll close off the bottom with a curve. Let's add a few more curves across the bottom. Let's add some texture inside the broom handle. We're going to start from this point, and come down and then out from this point, then this in behind. That's going to add these waves coming across in an angle. And we'll continue across the bottom. Let's draw the bottom of the broom from these 2 points, then it's out and then down. Do the same thing on the right, going in behind the dress, and we'll close off the bottom with a curve. Let's add a little bit of texture across the bottom with these curved lines. Let's go up to the top and do the same thing, coming down. Now I'm going to go back up to the wrist. We're going to curve the palm, coming around and then out in behind the handle. We'll step up and draw the bottom of the arm coming in towards the body. Now we want to line up the bottom of the arm over on the right side. We're going to bend this down towards the side. On the end, draw a half circle for the thumb, and close off the end with a bracket. Now we're going to add 3 fingers across the bottom. Starting from the thumb, go around that bracket and then bend that up, step down, add the second finger, and then the third finger. We're just going to pull this up and then in underneath the head. Let's separate the cuff with another curve. Now over on the right side, we're going to see a little bit of the hair coming out, so we're just going to curl this up to create a point, bend this in, and then bend that down in behind the arm. Let's go back to that knot and draw the top of the cape on the left side, bend this out, and then up towards the side of the arm. Now you want to bring the cape in behind the body, so we're going to start on the left, bend this out, and then down in behind the broom, from the hand coming down. And we just want to tuck this in behind the body, and then we'll sign our art and add a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. That's how I draw Elphaba from Wicked. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please be sure to subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.